it's been a while since Boeing airplanes have been sold here in China. We'd like to get that deal done. And I think that's all across the United States, not just those of us from the state of Washington. It's good company, good product. Hope to get back to them selling airplanes to China. And sorry.
I personally had the privilege of being able to visit with them last week in Tianjin in their factory. And this is a great story of cooperation between the United States and China, of a commercial operation where they're here in China making products to be sold on products that will be sold in China. This is a huge order, and it's very important to the president. It's very important to Boeing. I think it's very important to China. And I think that we're in the last days of that, or weeks of that negotiation, and we're hopeful that that will turn out to be the case.
And the military-to-military relationship between China and the U.S. is of particular concern. China is the most rapidly growing military and the most rapidly growing nuclear power in the world. The U.S. has the biggest military in the world and the biggest nuclear arsenal. It is dangerous for us not to be having regular communications about our capabilities and intentions so we understand each other, and so that miscalculations and misunderstandings don't lead to larger problems. We really want to encourage the Chinese. Their position still is, you're so much more powerful than we are. There's no point in talking about it at this point. Yeah, I think when you're getting up into the hundreds, close to 1,000 on nuclear weapons, it's time to start having a conversation about it to make sure that we understand each other and we don't stumble in to any sort of conflict. So I hope we can ramp up that dialogue so that level of understanding can lead to cooperation. Yeah, my understanding is I don't think that has been 100% resolved. I would say, and I think I would speak for the United States Congress and for the government, we would have concerns. The concern is basically we want to make sure that there is privacy and security, that it's not in jeopardy.
You mentioned the president's call with President Xi. They had a great call. They're looking forward to getting together, as President Trump said, potentially in the near future, but certainly next year, early. And I would say that the relationship between President Xi and President Trump is actually very good and very encouraging right now.